हेलो। मास्क पहना दो। Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Aham Khan and I welcome you all to the event of ATX+PAK Entrepreneurship Programme in collaboration with Institute for Art and Culture and the City of Austin, Texas. Thank you each one of you for being here with us today. We are incredibly pleased to be able to welcome you at ISE for this auspicious occasion. I am extremely delighted to be the host for the evening and address you all. Before moving ahead, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Mohammad Faisal Janjwa, Chancellor IAC. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of both Pakistan and US. The US anthem, please.
Where
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Without any further delay, I would like to start this evening. I would now like to invite our Director of International Affairs, Ms. Maryam Ehsan, here to share a few words with us.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today marks the closing event of 6 years of hard work and dedication by the ATX Pakistan participants. ATX Pakistan Entrepreneurship Programme was established in 2015 to connect entrepreneurs, investors, influencers, and educators in Austin to their counterparts in Pakistan. For us at IEC, this is not a closing event, but a beginning to many more partnerships with City of Austin. I would give my regards and appreciation to all the people who made this event a reality. Thank you for everyone who has tuned in from Austin, and a very special thanks to this US Council Office, Lahore, for supporting us. And last but not the least, I would like to thank Alicia Dean for your effort and contribution. We really miss you, and we really wish that you were here with us today. Everyone, please enjoy the rest of the evening. And thank you for taking the time out to be with us. Thank you.
I would now request the person who made this partnership possible, the founder of the ATX+PAK program, Ms. Alicia Dean with the City of Austin, to say a few words to begin with today's evening.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Mayor, City Council, City Manager of Austin, Texas, welcome and thank you for joining us as we celebrate the highlights and milestones of the ATX+PAK Entrepreneurship Program, and in particular, the centerpiece, the Fashion Forward Initiative. As we get started, I'd like to recognize Consul General of Lahore, Mr. William Macchioli, IAC Chancellor, Mohammed Faisal Janjua, ATX+PAK delegates and partners, distinguished ISC faculty and staff, and of course, Faizan Mahmoud, Maryam Ahsan, Mari Nasser, and the entire planning and production team who've worked tirelessly to make this evening possible. And I am so very sad that I can't be there with you in person today because of the pandemic. But that doesn't lessen my pride, and that doesn't lessen my excitement to tell you more about the program that we are all so proud of and have worked on so hard together. What started as the seed of an idea planted during a visit to Zaki Farms in Lahore has blossomed into a groundbreaking program that has directly impacted local economies in Texas and Pakistan with new business, trade partnerships, and lasting creative and cultural exchanges. Since 2015, this U.S. Embassy Islamabad-funded initiative has reached thousands of entrepreneurs, investors, and educators. The program is the catalyst for more than a dozen revenue-generating commercial partnerships, new businesses, business expansions, educational partnerships between Austin and Pakistan. Our current programming tracks are the Fashion Forward Initiative, FFI for short, focused on increasing fashion and textile-related trade activity between the U.S. and Pakistan, and the Global Market Access Program, GMAP for short, focused on helping growth stage companies scale their businesses into the U.S. via Austin. Even in the midst of a global pandemic, ATX+PAK partners were able to pivot and provide dynamic virtual programming, including a designer talk series, the ATX Plus Entrepreneurship Global Summit with more than 14,000 views, and the Fashion Forward Initiative's featured activation, Shop South Asia Virtual Experience 2021, which launched in June on shopsouthasia.com as a mixed reality AR/VR Pakistani brand discovery and e-commerce platform, showcasing all Pakistani brands, including Munib Nawaz, Tanya's by Talat, Project Rich by Madiha Sail Khan, Paper Talks, Richi Million, and Golmahar by Asif Chowdhury. In addition, a dozen Pakistan-based businesses are entering the final week of the ATX+PAK virtual the US Market Acceleration Program, hosted by Fire Show Media, which is providing participants with customized business development mentoring and blueprints to help them scale their businesses both at home and internationally. And of course, none of this could have been achieved without the hard work and dedication of our incredibly talented partners, which include Capital Factory, Greater Austin Asian Chamber of Commerce, Fashion by Texas, Fire Show Media, Information Technology University, Innovation District 92, Plan 9, Plan 10, Incubator and Accelerator, Superior University, and last, but very, very, very far from least, the incredible team with the Institute for Art and Culture. Your campus is amazing, your faculty and staff are exceptional, and we are so proud to have the opportunity to work with you. And as Miriam said, while this program comes to a close, this is just the beginning of our partnerships and projects together. Maham?
Thank you, Ms. Alicia, for the wonderful welcome. ATX+PAK would not have been possible without your efforts. Now I'd like to play a video message by Consulate General Pakistan, who could not join us today, unfortunately, but was kind enough to send us his greetings via video message.
Assalamu alaikum. Aloha. Although I could not join you in person today, it is an absolute honor to be part of ATX+PAK Advance's closing ceremony. Let me begin by congratulating participants from across Pakistan. You are the future leaders of Pakistan. You took the initiative to develop your business through hard work and dedication. Bravo. One of the top priorities of the U.S. government is to promote inclusive economic growth and increase trade and investment between the United States and Pakistan. Entrepreneurs like you are central to that effort. I'll take a moment to thank the Chancellor of the Institute of Art and Culture, Mr. Mohammed Faisal Janjua and Alicia Dean, founder of ATX+PAK Advance. Thanks also to Matt Swinney of Fashion by Texas and Moby Hyatt of Fire Show Media. Miriam Hassan and Faizan Mahmood, along with all ATX+PAK team members, deserve recognition for executing a successful program despite restrictions due to COVID-19. The United States government funded ATX+PAK Advance to strengthen the business and hopefully the personal ties between the entrepreneurs of Austin, Texas, and those here in Pakistan. The guidance and mentorship you received throughout this project has sharpened your business acumen, and the skills you developed will lead to the economic well-being of yourselves, your families, and your countrymen. A few noteworthy statistics. More than 2,500 participants directly benefited from exchanges between Pakistan and Austin, Texas. 22 early-stage startups were mentored, and more than $1.3 million was raised for their startups. 10 businesses are primed to expand into the Austin market. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has said that entrepreneurs have a critical role to play in dynamic, innovative economies that create opportunities for people. Your success is Pakistan's success. We are proud to support you. Congratulations.
The Fashion Forward Initiative track of ATX program was designed to tap into the power and legacy of Pakistan's textile industry, to increase textile and retail apparel import-export activity between the Texas and Pakistan. Pakistan is the 8th largest exporter of textile commodities in Asia and the textile sector. It contributes 8.5% to the GDP of Pakistan, and it is the largest manufacturing industry in the nation. Through the partnership with ISC, the ATX+PAK program has amplified the story of our nation's wealth of talented regional artisans practicing textile design techniques while helping build sustainable paths for these heirloom crafts to reach new customers in global markets. This evening, through our Stories of Celebration documentary series, we take you on a textile tour of Pakistan. We begin with Phulkari, an Asian craft said to be originated in Punjab in the 15th century and currently practiced by the women artisans in Haripur, Ahmedabad.
Phulkari is one of the most indigenous craft and also known as folk craft of the Punjab. Phulkari derived from the word phul, meaning flower, means as floral work. It is made of two words, phul means flower and akari means shape. Also believed that this style of embroidery came from Persian art where it was called gulkari, having similar literal meaning. Gul means flower and kari means work, which did resemble Phulkari. Today, I am going to take you to the Haripur and introducing 3 different women artisans practicing it to earn a living from this craft.
मेरा नाम फरोद हमेशा मकसूदी रहने वाली हूँ। इतने पहले भी शादी तो पहले भी मैं काम करती थी। एक मेरी बच्ची है, वो पढ़ती है भी। मैं इससे कम में तो बस हूँ मैं गुजारा कर रही हूँ। पीले होते सी इस तरह का इस्तेमाल करने सावा जा धागा इस तरह का वो देख के कपड़े ते रख के करना पैंदा ना जिस तरह का कपड़े ते अच्छा लगे वो धागा लाना पैंदा धागा ही रेशम लगदा है। जस्ती दी बूटी एक आखते ने ये डब्बियां ने जस्ती दी बूटी ते फीता आखते ने ये फीता है जिहड़ा लगदा है जाला बना के जाले विच फिर उस जस्ती दी बूटी आखते ने फुल पा के ना तो बाग बन वैंदा बाग उस असीं आखने आ टांका जिहड़ा खदुर ते जिहड़ा तंदा गेन के करनियां पैंदियां ने ओह नहीं करना पैंदा ठप्पा वगैरह नहीं लाना पैंदा फ्रेम में उल्टी लगदी है सीधी नहीं है सीधी कढ़ाई इस पासे वे इस तरह।
The fabric on which Phulkari embroidery was done was hand spun khadar, a hand loomed plain weave cotton fabric.
इस कढ़ाई ने ना जस्ती कढ़ाई है इस उत्ते इस तरह डिज़ाइन इस तरह बनाने पैने ने कि इसनियां धागे उस तरह सीधे आउण ना उस तरह उस हिसाब दे आउण उस तो फिर इस तरह हार बनाना पैना क्योंकि हार बन सी ते यह चीज़ बन सी फिर इस नाल इस तरह पत्ते इसी तरह पैसों और किसी तरीके नाल नहीं बनने इस तो फिर पहले हार बनाने ने हारे नाल फिर इस तरह पत्ते बनाने ने फिर इस तरह इसनी भराई हो जुलनी है विच।
From striking geometric and floral patterns, traditionally embroidered in bright silk thread against plain, thick fabric, Phulkari, meaning flower craft, was once an important part of a bride's trousseau in South Asia and even now.
ज़्यादा कुशन इस्तेमाल होने ने घरां विच यही ज़्यादा लोग पसंद करें बच्चियां जेज विच भी देने ने इस नाल ज़्यादा रिवाज है उसने जिस तरह जी चीज़ होवे कुशन होवे फुल होने कुर्ता होवे उसने हल्की हल्की कढ़ाई सोहनी लगनी है इस तरह अपने अपने हिसाब नाल हर चीज़ सोहनी लगनी है। डिज़ाइन पहले लिए सोहने ने वो ही जिते बनाने सोहने लगने ने हुण जेहड़े ने वो बनावटी जी ने कोई जितने उस तरह नहीं सोहने पहले वाली चीज़ सोहनी लगनी है तो पसंद भी लोग उसे ही करने हैं।
कि ये टांका ऐसा है कि बैक साइड से हम कपड़े का जो ताना बना होता है उसको काउंट करते हैं क्रॉस स्टिच की तरह। अब उसके लिए जब काउंट करते हैं तो हमारी नज़र के साथ हमारे दिमाग का भी लिंक होता है कि हमने यहाँ से 5 टांके उठाने हैं 5 धागे उठाने हैं यहाँ से 4 उठाने हैं यहाँ से 3 उठाने हैं तो हम उल्टी तरह से काउंट करते हैं नज़र दिमाग तो फिर हम सीधा उसको करते हैं तो फिर वो अगर हमारा एक भी सीक्वेंस नज़र हमारी ठीक जा रही है लेकिन अगर हमारा दिमाग उसके साथ अटैच नहीं है तो वो अच्छा नहीं बनता वो टांका वो ख़राब हो जाती है। इसमें हमें वूल भी ज़रूरत पड़ती है प्योर रेशम भी हम इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं और 6 तारा धागा एक धागे में 6 लड़ियाँ बनी होती हैं और उसके 2 धागे यूज़ करते हैं कि ये ज्योमेट्री शेप में बनाई जाती हैं जैसे चौकोर होगी मुस्ततील टाइप होगी तो इस तरह डबी टाइप यानी कि जिधर जिधर जाके कपड़ा काउंट होता है ख़त्म होता है तो वो उसकी शेप बन के तो वो आता है। इसके नाम जैसे पुराने मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया लीकनी बोलते थे बाग बोलते थे अब इसके थोड़ा सा जस्ती वर्क इसको कहते हैं खदर का काम कहते हैं फुलकारी बोलते हैं तो ये इसके नाम है। भरती टांका इसमें ऐड होता है दूसरे टांकों से ये हट के डिफरेंट है।
Phulkari meant the shape or direction of flowers which symbolizes life. In Punjab, it was popularly believed that the birth of girl child in the family was auspicious. This was essentially a product of domestic work done by the women of the household.
Next, we explore Zardozi. This is a form of embroidery originated in Persia and adapted by Indians later. Zardozi in India received its fame and popularity through Mughal patronage. This form of embroidery is now commonly used in Pakistan.
Zardozi is a form of embroidery that came to India from Persia. Its literal translation, zar, meaning gold, and dozi, meaning embroidery, refers to the process of using metallic bound threads, nakshi, tabka, kora, which create heavy and elaborate metal embroidery on fabrics like net, silk, satin, or velvet, with needle or ari. This bold yet intricate style of design is said to have been brought to India with the Mughal conquerors. Originally, the Zardozi crafters used real pearls and precious stones, setting them with real gold and silver thread. The technique of Zardozi remains unchanged in current times, though copper and silk have taken the place of precious metals and imitation stones and beads of precious stones. Zardozi flourished under the Mughals, who were enormous patrons of the arts, though there is enough evidence that it already existed before the Mughals. The first step is to create a design on paper, which is converted into chapa, tracer, later transferred on fabric. Shahr Sultan was found in 915 Hijri by Sultan Ahmad Qatal. It is situated 50 kilometers away from Uch Sharif, also known as Land of Sufis. The Savar is a skilled artisan of Zardozi embroidery, specifically bridal dresses, for years. The colors, designs, and materials are generally selected by the customer. A chain stitch is created with the ari or needle, which is filled by other metallic threads. The samples are created first for customer approval. However, design can be changed on demand. The major schools of embroidery were set up in Varanasi, Lucknow, Hyderabad, Bhopal, and other places before the partition. It is still flourished by not only artisans and renowned designers of Pakistan and India, but across the globe in Italian couture fashion weeks.
Taking a look now at Mukesh. Mukesh work is a form of embellishment work in which stripes of metallic wire are inserted into the fabric and then twisted to create metallic embroidery. This embroidery is densely used by Pakistani craftsmen.
Mukesh is an age-old craft that has been practiced in around the Awadh region near Lucknow for centuries. It is also referred as Sacha Kam. After Indo-Pak partition, Bahawalpur and Multan in Pakistan are considered as hub of Mukesh craft. It has 3 steps in its making: chapai, takkai, and guttai. There are 2 types of work done in it. One is fardi ka kaam, which includes hazar batti, tikki, challa. However, over the years, because of the beauty and intricacy of work, designers began creating all Mukesh pieces, which include Mukesh with chikankari, Mukesh on chunri, and many more variations.
We now turn to the craft of Gindi, quilted cloth made by rural communities in Pakistan. Made from recycled cloth, Gindi is a renowned craft in the south of Pakistan.
Gindi essentially uses recycled cloth in layers joined in geometric patterns. The used cloth or discarded items of clothing are sewn with needle and thread, perfectly balancing the colors and sizes to achieve an aesthetically pleasing piece which embodies the love, passion, and spirit of its maker. The entire ritual is mesmerizing, where the women sit together and build up the cloth piece by piece, adding to the stories that these recycled clothes have to tell about the fashion, economy, technology, trade, politics, or even revolutions at times.
I would now be calling Ms. Noshin Bukhari, Project Manager FACE, to address our guests.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. We're talking about the doers, and here they are. Mr. Faisal, round of applause for you. It's indeed an honor for this entire event to round for 6 years and end up being concluded here in Lahore in Pakistan. So that's a huge honor. I belong to an institute which is called Foundation of Arts, Culture and Education. I'm the project manager with my CEO Zija Fazli, who is the founder of FACE. So we connected, and by the time we connected, we thought that okay, we can join hands with IAC together in order to promote arts and culture, because these are the things that are the greater need of time in Pakistan. In particular, I'm going to talk about the entrepreneurship and trade and business, which is the future of the entire world. We all have seen that how this entire world has, faced problems at the hands of coronavirus from the past 2 years. But business and commerce and entrepreneurship, these are the things that, actually kept us empowered. All the other things were, in a lockdown situation, but business and entrepreneurship is something that, kept on going. So thinking on these lines and empowering people, especially women, I am really happy to see me being a woman and an entrepreneur, and also I had a bit of relevance with the education. I'm seeing such institutions and such events happening. It's such an honor for me to, witness these things. Talking about art and culture, our foundation is getting busy from the past 6 years in Islamabad, promoting the arts and cultural events. Our staples are FACE Music Mela. It has become a brand for musicians, especially the struggling musicians, or you can say the emerging musicians in Islamabad. There was this one time that FACE took 60 musicians, up to 60 or 70 musicians in 2017 to Texas, Austin. And that day in Texas, Austin was declared as Pakistan Music Day. Ms. Dean might have, yeah, I can see her nodding her head already. She recalls that. So that's how FACE has been promoting arts, culture, and education, not only in Pakistan, not only in Islamabad, but in other parts of the world as well. Then we have this other project going on with the name of womart.pk. There was a 10 days residency where we trained 25 artisans, women artisans and entrepreneurs from the areas of Pakistan which women belonging to these areas, they do not have a direct access to the mainstream market. So they were provided with the training how to incorporate contemporary designs to their product, and how to use this mobile phone device in order to expand their business. They were given mobile phones as well, and I'm really happy to see that 3 of those artisans are today part of this program. They have their stalls outside. So I think these sort of steps and these sort of institutes and these sort of foundations, they are the greater need of the time, especially in countries like Pakistan. And United States of America, being a great friend, has always been there helping Pakistan in the promotion and encouragement, exclusively in terms of education, finance, economy, and whatnot. My best wishes to Mr. Faisal for taking this initiative, and Ms. Alyssa Dean. All the best for organizing and being a greater support. And of course, Zija Fazli, I would like to thank you for building a foundation in Islamabad where most of the people are still striving to become a better artist, a better musician. They do not have much platforms. So such platforms are, if we have them in Pakistan, I mean, it's a blessing. So together we're going to join hands, and we are looking forward to do wonders. I wish you all the best, IAC and their management, and especially Mariam, thank you so much for considering us, and especially considering me for the keynote speech. So yeah, I wish you all the best, and I'm having a great time. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Ms. Nosheen. We will now move on to our jewelry design showcase of the partner brands of Sanjog IAC. The first portfolio is known as Birds of Heaven, which entails about the crafting of Kundan jewelry in Pakistan and its origins.
The art of jewelry making in India stretches back to prehistoric times when there was no distinction between religion and art. Most of the artwork was done to appease gods, to understand the natural phenomena, to conquer what was beyond control, or to commemorate man's victory against nature. The primary purpose of art making in an ancient society was to develop a relationship between the physical and the metaphysical. I believe that art questions the established norms of creativity and its expression, be it in terms of form, content, or medium. In the broader scope, such interrogations have been the basis of the individual as well as societal progression. Choices that were made and decisions that were taken over a period of time became recognized in social conventions and cultural expectations, only to be examined again. The Birds of Heaven series studies the bird form and various connotations attached to it in the complex visual culture of the globalized art of today's Pakistan. Enchanted by the birds of Kashmir, the heaven on earth, Mughal Emperor Jahangir asked the court painter Ustad Mansoor, known as Nadirul Asl, to capture the colors and forms of these birds. Ustad Mansoor is said to be the earliest artist to depict the Nicobar pigeon, also known as dodo in color, and is the first to illustrate the Siberian crane. These portraits of the birds were intended to be gathered into imperial albums or murakkas rather than contributed to integrated illustrated manuscripts. The pendants crafted in the Kundani technique are dedicated to Jahangir's interest in flora and fauna of Kashmir and the skill and observation of the master painter. The pendants presented in this line are crafted using the Thappa Kundan technique. It is a modernized version of Kundan technique that got popularized in 16th century India under the Great Mughals. Instead of 24-karat gold, the contemporary artisans are using silver and thin gold leaf to achieve the nearest possible look that the Mughal jewelry exhibited in the museums around the world exemplify.
Next, we present the portfolio of the designer catering, the crafts of Multan, which includes famous blue pottery alongside their handicrafts in our next documentary.
Multan, the city of saints and Sufis, is known globally for its rich heritage, diverse culture, and magnanimous history. This city of many cultures is known for its blue pottery, camel skin crafts, and hand embroideries. Beautiful age-old motifs that are typical to its culture and ethnicity are combined with a contemporary sensibility to create environmental friendly and sustainable fashion products that are appealing to a wide range of consumers, both local and international. Today, KK Craft team is visiting a small village called Farooqabad, which is situated in a remote area in the outer skirts of Multan. Here, climatic changes like lack of rainfall and polluted water supply has barren the once lush and fertile landscape. To fight back bad economic conditions and the havoc caused by poverty and inflation, women, like always, have come forward to support their husbands and keep the wheel running for their children. Kaneez and Farzana are two remarkably talented and courageous ladies who not only work day and night for their families, but have also become a source of inspiration for a big number of women in this village. The house of Kaneez has become a place where women from her family and around come to work. She teaches them the craft of embroidery and beadwork in particular. In this small setup, they prepare different beadwork accessories like cushion covers, clutches, laptop covers, a unique variety of table runners, and beautiful table mats and exquisite bed covers. The art of beadwork is handed over to a new generation in this communal way. We asked Farzana how and why she started her journey of self-reliance.
Farzana, कब से काम कर रही हो? क्यों कर रही हो काम ये वाला?
गरीबी की वजह से।
खामिन क्या करता है?
कुछ भी नहीं करता।
अच्छा।
वैसे भी कुछ भी नहीं करता।
वाकई नहीं करता?
नहीं करता कुछ।
खेत वगैरह नहीं है?
नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं है हमारा।
घर का खर्चा इसी काम से चलता है?
जी बस।
अच्छा फरजाना, काम कैसे मिलता है आपको?
बस बाजियाँ आती हैं, अब बाजियाँ आनी है दे भी नहीं है। मजदूरी है कारी ने, कनीज को लाना है, कनीज देनी। मेरा गुजारा ही काम नाली चलता है। बच्चों का दवा दारू हर चीज़ महीने को ली है करे नहीं है कि मेरा मियाँ कोई काम भी नहीं करता।
अच्छा, कनीज़ कब से कर रही हो क्रोशिया का काम?
बाजी बचपन तो सबको माँ बाप ने सिखाया है। ये सारा काम आई करेंगे ऐसे।
और डिज़ाइन कैसे आते हैं?
डिज़ाइन बहुत प्यारे प्यारे बेहतरीन आनन, सब डिज़ाइन आनन।
कैसे बनाते हैं?
शर्टां दे
क्या क्या बनता है क्रोशिया से?
दुपट्टे, शर्टां, कोट, फूल अलग अलग बन देन, सिराक बन देन इन्हां दे, बास्केट बन दी है, क्लच वगैरह बनन, बाजू अलग तो बनन।
तो तस्वीर से देख के बना लेती हो?
जी है बाजी, जी जी हाँ, तस्वीर तो बना के ने।
ठीक है। और कौन कौन साथ काम कर रहा है?
काफ़ी सारे लोग बाजी, लड़कियाँ काम करें हैं बहन, महल्ले लोग काफ़ी करें पहन काम।
तो उनको तुम काम जाके देती हो या वो खुद से समझ लेती हैं? कौन पहुंचाता है उन तक काम?
मैं खुद ही बाजी पहुँचा लेनी हूँ, खुद भी आके घेन वैन।
और तुम तक काम कौन लेकर आता है?
मैं आप ही घेना नहीं, मेरा मियाँ भी चाह वन के घेना दे उन्होंने घरों, मेरे बेटे भी चले मैंने वो भी घेना ने।
ठीक।
मैं अपनी बेटी को भी यही काम सीखेंगी भैया।
क्यों सिखा रही हो?
अगर मुश्किल ना थी, मैंने मजदूरी बता कि नहीं ना ही मिला, चला है आप भी मेहनत करके गुजारा था कारगिल से।
कौन सिखा रहा है इसको?
मैं भी सीखे नहीं पाई, जना कल मैं सीखी वो भी सीखे नहीं।
आलिया, तुम्हें ये काम अच्छा लगता है करना? कितने पैसे बन जाते हैं? अच्छे पैसे बन जाते हैं, इससे पॉकेट मनी में निकल आती है?
ये अम्मी के पास होते हैं।
अच्छा।
We at KK Crafts try our best to bring together the local crafts with modern sensibility, yet with a conscious reminder of not only promoting the craft but also the well-being of craft persons, especially our ladies. We also understand and feel the responsibility on our shoulders to preserve our traditional craft skills and cultures for future generations to cherish.
And of course, our series would not be complete without a journey to the beautiful traditional bazaars of Lahore. Starting with Shah Alam Bazaar at the doorstep of a regal history. The market stands in the place of the Shah Alam Gate, named after Emperor Shah Alam, the third Mughal son of the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. I hope you enjoyed the documentaries we prepared for you. I would now like to call Ms. Alicia Dean to talk more about experiences and impact of the ATX program.
बहुत शुक्रिया Maham. Full confession, I absolutely love exploring the bazaars of Lahore. In fact, my ATX+PAK colleagues would probably say I enjoy them a little too much, especially when they catch me sneaking off to Anarkali for a bit of shopping therapy. I believe I've given Faizan Mahmood, our Pakistan program manager, more than one heart attack doing that. So, Faizan, I'm sorry for all the stress that my love for Anarkali has caused you over the years. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the talented students who did such a wonderful job on those vignettes. Those students are Shamaila Irshad, Inshal Akram, Maria Moin, Zartash Mubashir, Muhammad Awais, Neha Ashfaq, Afnan Abbas, Haifa Yunus, Muhammad Arshad. Let's take a moment to give them a big, big round of applause for all of their hard work. In a moment, we'll share ATX+, excuse me. I'm still trying to wake up this morning. I haven't quite finished my coffee, so forgive my tongue tightness this morning. In a moment, ATX+PAK participants will share their experiences and the influence this program has had on their lives. But first, I thought we would give you a look at how the Fashion Forward initiative has fostered so much creative collaboration.
In small villages outside the ancient city of Multan, Pakistan, nimble hands carry out centuries-old tradition, with each stitch, bead, and embellishment. Every item, from embroidered blouses to intricate bedspreads, is made for market with love.
Now this is a little more tedious, and there are less people working in this.
A delegation from Austin learns, here, bespoke is more than just branding, it is a way of life. On a pristine factory floor in Faisalabad, outsized spools of thread spin at the speed of progress. The first step to bringing popular branded apparel pieces from concept to customer closets. In Lahore, ideas illustrated on computers
The purples and the yellows are really nice together.
come to life on textile designed for the digital age and delivered in a production process driven by technology. In Austin, runways awash with color and couture, representing modern South Asian fashion designers finding footing with new global audiences. At the ACC Fashion Incubator, Pakistani artists become educators, leading master classes introducing the artistry and technique of legacy South Asian textile and craftwork for a new generation of students and practitioners. At the intersection of North Lamar and West 38th, Eastern style met Austin cool at Shop South Asia, a place where Pakistani designers and new customers connected over a shared love of well-crafted wearable works of art. The exchange of insights and ideas more valuable than any currency.
My experience has been great. I got to meet so many different people, fashion influencers, bloggers. I got to meet other designers who came from Pakistan. I felt like, this will go a long way for me and my company.
The thread tying all of these amazing experiences together, the ATX+PAK Entrepreneurship Programme's Fashion Forward initiative, focused on increasing fashion and textile-related trade between Austin and Pakistan. Funded by a grant from the U.S. Embassy Islamabad, the Fashion Forward initiative has provided unique opportunities to explore partnerships beyond borders to expand their businesses at home and abroad. The programs hosted trade delegations to Pakistan, where Austin entrepreneurs experienced the entire fashion and textile supply chain, from raw cotton to ready to wear.
Yeah, it's very well done. These trade missions are quite frankly life-changing for the business. It's directly impactful to our business. It's changing the whole scale and magnitude at which we operate.
The steady flow of ideas leading to on-the-spot collaboration and tangible growth, with Austin brand League of Rebels establishing operations in Pakistan. Business development missions to Texas provided Pakistani fashion designers, educators, and major retailers curated meetings and events around Austin to explore expansion opportunities. The immersive marketing and customer insight experiment, Shop South Asia, was at the center of it all.
We have it in green too.
Participants showcased lines exclusively designed for the Austin market and received real-time one-on-one customer feedback on their apparel. The experience was about much more than shopping. Customers were able to witness the design and construction process via virtual tours of the designer studios and workshops in a VR experience created by Euphoria XR, based in Lahore, and Austin-based Chocolate Milk and Donuts. Also a partnership born of the ATX+PAK Entrepreneurship Programme, an initiative serving as the catalyst for building lasting relationships.
So this is her group of students. She's got many more.
At the intersection of culture, commerce,
Awesome, it's crazy. You can see the crowd is everywhere.
and common good.
So the things we see in the major cities
Yes,
are coming
it's
from
coming
villages
from
like
these places.
We'll be doing business for a very long time. Everyone feels like, and I think I just posted on LinkedIn today too, came looking for business relationships and found family.
It is.
That's amazing.
Go forward.
Found family is true. I share Musa Atto's sentiments. As a matter of fact, I'm getting a little bit emotional, so excuse me. I believe that I too have found family through this program. And speaking of family, now I'd like to turn to ATX+PAK Pakistan Program Manager Faizan Mahmood to share more on the ATX+PAK journey through the voices of participants. Faizan has been with the program from the very, very beginning. His dedication unmatched. His patience, especially dealing with the many, many, many phone calls and WhatsApp messages that he has to field from me in a day, is something we should all strive for. And I've learned a lot from Faizan. It has been my true honor and pleasure to also watch him grow as an entrepreneur and leader over the years. And now I turn things over to Faizan.
Thank you, Alicia, for the kind words. About this entire program, this has been a very long journey, 6 strong years. This is one of the programs that the US State Department in their Washington briefing also mentioned about because of the amazing outcomes that were created from this program. A very small example, but a very large one in this case is South by Southwest, which is a global conference in Austin, which is attended by more than 150,000 people from around the world. I, along with 2 other Pakistanis, got the opportunity to represent Pakistan in that conference, got recognized by the mayor of Austin and other US diplomats who attended the conference. Then, in order to promote the music, culture, and arts of Pakistan, we replicated the South by Southwest conference in Pakistan and conducted one by the name of Mix in the country. What Alicia has summarized is there are 2,500 people who benefited from this program. 72% of the startups which participated in this program secured funding, which amounts to almost $2 million, which is a significant amount for a country like Pakistan. Then, in order to promote textile and fashion, which is a major contribution in our country, we took another initiative of the Fashion Forward initiative, which is coming to a close today. With IAC, we wanted to foster educational relationships. In that regard, we established their academic collaborations with UT Austin, which is one of the most leading universities in the world and has a strong presence all around the globe. With that, I would also like to mention over here that Alicia, she has visited Pakistan several times. It's been 6 years of our constant relationship. We have built a very strong personal relationship as well. And she is extremely fluent in Urdu. She understands everything and anything that you say. And she can also speak really good Urdu. She's a certified Urdu speaker. So that is something that she's taking away from this grant, and I would like to thank her for making sure Pakistan comes on the global map. Thank you, Alicia, for all your efforts. And with that, I would also like to share a few testimonials of the delegates who visited Pakistan, share their experiences and the impact that they had after visiting Pakistan. So over to that video.
Hi, today I want to share the story of a company that started from nothing to $500,000 in sales revenue. I'm Ahmed Malik and I'm the co-founder of Euphoria LLC. I have been part of ATX+PAK Exchange Program. It has been like wonderful journey for me. I was a techie and I didn't know about the business. I learned a lot about the marketing and business tactics while being part of the ATX+PAK program. This program helped me reach out to my multiple clients and foster multiple partnerships in the United States. Today, we have 95% of our clientage from United States and multiple partnerships ongoing. It was a blessing to be part of ATX+PAK program funded by US States Department. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is James Williams. I'm a videographer for the City of Austin. My ATX+PAK experience was once in a lifetime, something that I'm never going to forget. I would love to go back, if I can, take me back. I think one of the biggest and greatest experiences that I had on the trip was the people and the culture and just the openness and the kindness that was shown to us. And the copious amounts of tea and cookies that I was offered. It's something I'm never going to forget. And those friendships have lasted throughout the years. So thank you again. Goodbye.
Hey everyone, this is Matt Swinney with Fashion by Austin. My favorite part of this program was frankly just getting to spend so much time with all of you in your wonderful land in Lahore. You're such amazing, exceptional entrepreneurs.
I'm Salman Abdul, the project lead for ATX Pakistan program at ISC 2019-21. The most significant impact it created is undoubtedly in the lives of many artisans by providing them opportunities of livelihood and employment. I'm proud to have curated unique experiences for Austin partners in Pakistan and representing ISC at forums in US, where I met these amazing individuals. And together we collaborated in drafting the MOU between ISC and City of Austin, and also establishing linkages with the University of Texas. Also, it led us to activate the IC Sanjog Collective and the Center for Creative Partnerships, which participated at numerous events in US during this time. I'm truly thankful to everyone, in particular, Alicia Dean, Professor Sajda Wandel, and Fizan Mahmood. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Sarah Stewart Stevens. I am the Program Director for the Division of Textiles and Apparel at the University of Texas at Austin. I had the opportunity to participate in the ATX+PAK Fashion Forward Initiative delegation to Lahore, Pakistan in November of 2019. My most beloved memory and transformative experience of the trip is truly the people that we had the opportunity to meet. It didn't matter what sector, entrepreneurship, academia, business, and just friends. I made friends for life. Every single person that we met in Lahore was welcoming, engaging, ready to work, excited to meet us and excited to make connections that would last a lifetime. It was truly a transformative experience, and I'm grateful and look forward to many more collaborations to come.
So these were the videos from the participants who actually visited Pakistan as part of the delegations. Now with this closing event, as Mariam also mentioned, this is the closing event for the grant, but not for the partnership with IAC. We hope that this academic, student, and faculty exchange continues beyond this program. So I wish the best of luck to the Chancellor and the International Director, Mariam. So thank you so much for inviting us over, for hosting us at IAC. Thank you.
Thank you, Fizan and Alicia. And now I would request our Chancellor IAC, Mr. Mohammad Faisal Janjwa, here to address the audience.
Assalamu alaikum. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, special thanks to William K. McAniole, Elijah Dean, Sarah Stewart, Faizan, our management, faculty, deans, and all of the team who made this happen today. in COVID-19 situation. I had a written speech by one of our expert who can write, and I had these notes. So I prefer going with notes and make it easy for myself. Because reading these 3 pages, I was like, how it gonna happen? So anyway, he might be disappointed because I'm not reading his pages. I was one of the attendees at second Global Entrepreneurship Conference Summit held in Istanbul, and where current President Joe Biden, at that time Vice President, was the chief guest. This was an initiative by President Barack Obama to bring entrepreneurs together to create, social and economic well-being across the globe, and particularly in Islamic world. So second conference was at Istanbul, and he's a wonderful speaker, and on that day he emphasized on equal opportunity, entrepreneurship, and creating social reforms and poverty alleviation through collaboration. Creating opportunity is something which, after seeing all this today, I'm amazed, I'm happy, and I'm proud of, this feeling that, it's ending here today, where we took over this institute almost 3 months back. I met Alicia at Austin, and, we share some common memories, not from ATX Austin, but from Connecticut. I've been living in Connecticut, and she found and she asked me, and we've been talking for a few minutes besides other things, that how is life there, and so we shared some good memories. This initiative, I think the way it is changing life of few, I think we need to expand it. We took over this institute with aim to, number 8, provide quality education. We did take some initiatives where we have, expanded it from arts and cultures to information technology, computer science, robotics, construction management, and we are planning to add a few more things, programs. So, because education and the quality of education is questionable here. I think part of the responsibility which lies on ISC and all other academic institutions in Pakistan is to provide opportunities to students to enhance their future goals in terms of making them entrepreneurs, providing them jobs, and linking them to the world. Information technology is the key opportunity where we feel that we can club in with arts and culture and make this happen. Mr. Zija Fazli, I met him in Islamabad, and I was amazed to hear that we have Institute for Arts and Culture, and he has this Foundation for Arts, Culture and Education. FACE. We're joining hands with them, and hopefully all of these initiatives and many more will take, with the help of Mr. Faizan, because he's been pioneering all these efforts and initiatives, and I think we'll like to learn from your experience and probably create a bigger platform where people can benefit. We have artisans, their stalls are outside. When I was looking at those videos where this lady, this girl was, the question was asked that how much you make, are you making good money? And she said, it's with the mother. This is also part of our culture. When there are guests at home, they give money and to the kids, and when guests, they leave, and parents ask from the kids, okay, give it back to me, and I'll keep it and give it to you when you need it. So, in my childhood, I experienced that, and I was enjoying. It's very different. It doesn't happen in US. My nephews in US, they have money and they say, Papa, it's my money and that is your money. I mean, whatever they get from parents, it's over. So anyway, we have unique culture, we have unique values, and we should try to tie those values in such a way that it can help to change lives of people. Those girls from Multan, or I heard, Zija and his foundation has done good work in that. I think we need to make it easy for people. We need to create these opportunities. At the moment, there are few who are having a very good life, and there are others who are just, struggling for a piece of bread. We as nation, we are facing this, and our population bomb is the size is increasing, and it may burst. Everybody has this responsibility to participate, contribute, and I'm really thankful to Alicia, this program, and all of these initiatives which are taken from United States to bring some change. And we should take it very positively. We should try to expand. Sometimes grants are not important. When I met Alicia, I said, I feel, proud that at least we are linked with the city where they are willing to help and create opportunities for our experts, our artisans, our companies. And that's what we'll try to do from this platform. My principal from Abu Dhabi, our group chairman is His Highness Tehnoon bin Zayed Al Nahyan. He took this initiative, and I was advised to establish a university with quite a big size so we can contribute in Pakistan to improve quality of education. Special thanks to Mr. Zishan Ijaz, he's sitting here. He brought me here, and I met Professor Sajda Wandal, and we started to explore this idea of acquiring this institute. Mr. Shahriyar, he couldn't make it today because of some exposure to some COVID patients. I'm really thankful to treat Mr. Shahriyar, Mr. Shahid Ali for taking this initiative, and Madam Sajda and his team and this faculty, they made it happen today. So they made our life easy, so we are trying to take it to the next level. And I seek support and help of everyone who can contribute to improve quality of education here, create opportunities, and improve the lives of common people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Faisal. I'm sure everyone loved your speech. Alicia, do you have any closing remarks for us? Would you like to share some closing remarks with us?
Maham, thank you so much for the opportunity. I just wanted to say once again, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart for your support and dedication to this program over the years. And as you've heard as a recurring theme throughout this evening, while we're saying that this is the end of the grant program, this is truly a beginning. Our role here, our job here, is partially done. Our goal is, as the Chancellor said, it's not the grant that actually makes the programming happen, it is the people. And so while we were really proud to serve as the catalyst for this program, and the formation of so many wonderful partnerships, a fraction of which that you heard about tonight, I'm actually even more excited to see how this program grows, how this partnership grows, and how the story of the incredible story of ISC continues to be amplified on a national stage, along with Pakistan's phenomenal entrepreneurs, artisans, fashion designers, and so many others that make your country such a wonderful place to be. Again, I am so sorry that I cannot be there with you, but I am with you in spirit always, and I look forward to seeing all of you on my next trip to Pakistan. and of course in Anarkali Bazaar. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. मैं आपसे बहुत प्यार करती हूँ. खुदा हाफिज.
Thank you so much, Alicia, for your kind words. And thank you everyone for joining us tonight. It was a real pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the evening. I would now request everyone to please join us on our tours of the artisan stalls that is located in the amphitheater outside. And let's enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
hello, 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 mic check. Hello, 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 mic check. Hello, 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 hello.